Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. We'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as Week 3 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. And out of bounds he goes, so getting about half of what they needed. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Well, that right there is more of what we expect from him, right, Brock? Didn't get to see that much a week ago. Really held in check by great defensive efforts.
But what was great to see in that is he was kept quiet. Everybody else made plenty of noise to ensure they could get the win. Now, a week later, I know these receivers and the good ones, they want their touches.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Purdy setting up that play action. That's complete, Mike Evans. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get 19 on that pickup. And that gives the 49ers the first.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And that's good for a gain of 5. A play made by Will Johnson.
It wasn't for a lack of want to. They wanted to get that run game going in big, explosive ways. A lot of carries. There just wasn't much yards per carry. The good news, they still found a way to win. Now they want to find more explosives.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Here's Purdy to throw. Got it for the first. He's on the move. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw. Purdy. Escapes the pocket. That's Evans making the catch outright. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback are going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Right back to McCaffrey, and he has it. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Play action now. Purdy. Getting his throw is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. No time to make that pass. Lucky he got rid of it at all, bro. It's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. They'll go. It's McCaffrey. Fighting for the goal line, and he lost it. It's out. And the Cardinals grab it. So they do take over after the fumble, Brock, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone. It looked like those 6 points were theirs. They were right there on the horizon, but a very disappointing way for that to end, as instead they turn it over down near the goal line.
Yeah, I think the word I'd use here, Kate, is bittersweet, because it wasn't all bad. That opening drive still made it right to the edge of the end zone. A lot to build on here, but man, what a painful way for that drive to end.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
In truth, Kate, I kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. To throw, Richardson. Jump off, caught by his back. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. He's got McBride complete. Taken down after a quality gain, though, 15 yards. And that is good for Cardinals' 1st down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Well, you taught me, Brock, sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. Deep coordinators love to dial it up.
Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
It's just kind of the type of play. Why you name a position like this tight end? Because it's going to be tight throws into contested windows, and you got to get the job done with people all around you.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Richardson now. And he can't hang on as he gets hit trying to make that catch. Drop's going to force 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
He's brought down before the return gets far.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Niners to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Purdy. Headed out right. Down the field. Evans has it. He's hit and taken down after a 27-yard gain. It will be 1st down, 49ers. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Purdy looking to throw. And he's going to want another chance at that one. Catchable ball indeed. He's going to come up with it. 2nd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Now Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. He's He's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that first down.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the 49ers first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, McCaffrey has some space inside of 15, and he's finally taken down at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock, and it could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
Now for the first time, a give to the former Indiana Hoosier. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. Purdy throwing here on second. He rolls to his right. And he gets in. Touchdown! For the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. From the gun, Love gets it. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Play action with Richardson. Buying some time right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Still going past the 40. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First down, Arizona.
Throwing now, Richardson. That's caught, Keenan Allen. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
He brings it in. And he is stopped. They get to him inches from a touchdown. That's going to make it first and goal.
First and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Batted away at the line. Incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. Second down coming up.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially that.
And he will finish this in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Touchdown,
Trey McBride scoring there to end an 8-play drive. Ryland's extra point up and good. And that ties things at 7.
Ties the game at 7.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Davis on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Purdy throwing here. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he's going to be taken down, so call it about 8 yards on that play. And that means they got the first.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 for Purdy. And he is now 8 of 10 after that last completion. He's dropping back to throw. And the Russians going to win this rep. They get to him. Walter Nolan. And that backs them up now into a 2nd and 18.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Trying again following the sack. Purdy. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So the pass interference flag sets him up fresh set of downs. 1st and 10. Now it's Purdy. And his slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. There's the stop. Looks to be about 7 yards on that play. And that is a San Francisco first down.
7-yard gain.
Yak, yak, yak. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact? This dude just got it done.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Chased out to his right. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. He's down as that play goes for 26 big ones. That's good for the first down.
6 yards. That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Purdy to throw. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Purdy to throw it. Kittle makes the catch. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. And not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. On the counter, McCaffrey. And that's going to be a touchdown. And somebody better get hold of that football. That is career score number 100 for him as he joins a select group of players to ever reach that mark. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Sent right down the middle and good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10. Here's Richardson. Right side cut by Higgins. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him one on that short completion.
1 yard gain.
That's good tight coverage right there defensively, but even a better throw on the play. Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet. I say to you all the time, Kate, completions, completions, completions.
Here's Richardson on second down. And he's not able to keep a hold of it through that hit. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Richardson back to throw. Hits his running back. And this is going to be out of bounds, so a gain of about 13 on the play. And that's going to make it first down Cardinals.
We call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Finds his back complete. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Toward the perimeter, it's McBride. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
A gain of 12. And a Cardinal first down.
From the gun, here's a give to Long. Long flat, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. To throw, Richardson. And that one's going to be incomplete. Third down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
He was defended by Kenny Moore.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Now Richardson to throw. That one's nabbed by Allen. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So so they'll decline this and take the result. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Running it after the penalty. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain. It's stopped down at the 3. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Richardson now on second. He's got it. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. Jeremiah Love. The second score that he has brought in this season. Ryland now for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And we're back square, 14 apiece here. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Now Purdy. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Incomplete.
Ooh, coming off a touchdown on their previous drive, you can almost feel the urgency up here, Brock. They want to add more.
Yeah, urgency and aggressiveness. Those are kind of the ingredients in the recipe for this offense, and certainly their success today.
So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Returning it from the 4. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasize coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so, and maybe even take control of this game.
Richardson. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought down by Fred Warner.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
On second down, Richardson. That is complete. McBride on the slant. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
5 yards on.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Handoff now to Love. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
I don't mind that call at all, Kate. A little RPO there on 3rd down situation, but they went to the run and they just couldn't get him there.
The Cardinals out for the punt. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5.
5-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Second down, Purdy. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And he's able to get him pretty close to that marker. Call that a gain of about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd and short.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd and 3 in front of him now after that completion got him 7. Purdy throwing here. Complete beyond the marker. He's going to be hauled down after a small pickup. Maybe got 4 yards there. And that's going to be good for a 49ers first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Looking to throw, Purdy. And down he goes, back at the 6. That's knowing that he's got another. And that is a couple for him today.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it. Right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football. Just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, it had a ton of yards. Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Third and 4 coming up now. Purdy looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Always a fun race up here in the booth between quarterback and receiver to watch. Who sees it first, that opening? If a receiver wins it, that hand's going up in the air, he wants it. Quarterback wins it, passes out before he's even looking for it. And when they both recognize it, you get that. You get a first down.
Finds the in route complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On 2nd down, here's Purdy. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. The 2nd time that they have brought him down on this series.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Now it's Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. They take the handoff, now Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. And a good defensive play to knock that one out. So we've got 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's Richardson. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers will have the football shy of the 20-yard line. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. That play's going to be cut down after a gain of 2. It will be 1st down, 49ers.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule?
1st and 10
That was it.
49-yard line.
Inside the final minute of our 3rd quarter. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. Now a timeout for an injured player. That's Christian McCaffrey being attended to. Hopefully with his history, this is something minor. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Black now from the gun. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. Hits the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
That one right down the middle. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops them. It's going to give Arizona the first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn good play into a great play.
So we're through 3 here. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Straight ahead this time with Love. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Richardson back to throw. Right side cut by Higgins. This is going to go for a gain of 6, but it's not enough. Defense doesn't let him get past that. But it's 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Desperation time here on 4th. Well, caught by his running back. And that will be a 1st down. He had to have it, and he got it. This drive continues. Well, probably a little closer than they would have preferred it, Brock. But, hey, a good call nonetheless, keeping the offense out there on 4th down.
You know what that was, Kate? That was awareness. Right? An understanding with both the play call, but more importantly, an awareness of the receiver to know exactly where he needed to get the job done.
Connects with his back, Algier. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Being limited to a couple.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. He's brought down here, but they will take it 18 yards and a first.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Cardinals.
From the red zone on first. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Jeremiah Love. He's second in this game, matching his total from last week. So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. This is good. So this game now hanging on every possession, Brock, just like we like it. We're tied up here in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. That brings up 2nd down. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me this, always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
Working on 2nd down. Purdy. It's Kittle over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10 now from the 46. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
So 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on 2nd down. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Wow. That shot was delivered with some intent. I think the singular hope of trying to force another fumble out of him. Kudos for hanging on to it.
First down, and they go right back to it. And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10.
There's just times, Kate, up here in the booth, you can kind of feel the hunger of these players. It's like this guy needed this week, a chance to move past last week. I'm not saying he needs to reach 100 yards every time out, but this showing is a whole lot more of what we expect and what he expects of himself.
All set now. 1st and 10. They stick with McCaffrey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And at that point now, Kate, where every one of these calls, every one of these decisions, every one of these passes scrutinized that much more. You try to go for it, push it down the field, but it falls harmlessly incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Purdy to throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. That is good for Cardinals' 1st down.
It just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm, receiver did his job securing the ball, and because of it, those chains are moving.
To throw, Richardson. Right back to him, but he can't make the catch this time. Defender waiting with that hit, forces it out. It's 2nd down. Too early to go back to that well, partner. They were still locked in on him after his gain on that previous snap.
Yeah, they defended this one far better than the last one. Some renewed focus and bodying him up. You know, as a defender, you have got to separate that receiver from the ball.
Go right side, and McBride has it. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Finds him over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Again, there's Love. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Multiple ways to attack. Here's 2nd and long. Richardson to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
Love now, up the middle. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Need to keep this drive going. Here's 4th and inches. Desperation time here. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Going with McCaffrey on the ground. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They're going to pass it here. And he's not going to escape this one. They take him down late in this ballgame. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they could check that box.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. Here he is to throw. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss. So a punt coming up on 4th down, and it's against Belgium native Corliss Waitman with the honors. He has it at the 33. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Setting up to pass. This is complete to Duvernay. And he's going to be brought down right after making that catch. A good game, but the tackle limits it to 9.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
One final shot here.
49-yard line.
This is for the ball game. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. That's no way to end a game, right, Brock? Can't have an offensive...
Let's go, boys! Bring it up! Let's do what we do every day!
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, pricks. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey, I'm a hot girl yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey, all the dope boys yelling.